Hello. So, with the Lara Croft event coming close to an end, I think it's time to do my "Is Lara Croft Actually Good" video. I've done some like testing with her. I did a video last week about like fighting using her against Osh. Like, so I think she has a lot of potential there. Other people have tried her. Told me they've tried her like since I posted that video and said they actually had really good results with her as well. So, I do think she has a lot of potential there. But like, let's go over. Well, let's read her thing first. Some call her the Tomb Raider, some an adventurer and an archaeologist, and an ancient portal transported her to the lands of the Dominion, where she'll uncover all of its lost secrets. She's a marksman. Her main stat is agility. Alright, so let's go over skills. Power the Tombs, is Lara Croft Axe Fakes, an ancient relic. All enemies receive 60% physical attack plus 2600 damage. While under their relic's effects, and allies under the effects also receive healing for 30% physical attack. And then the passive effect also increases Lara Croft's basic attacks. She fires 2 powered up shots. So it's pretty good. That does healing, does damage. Critical thinking, Lara Croft focuses for 6 seconds, increasing her ability to hit by 10,700. And critical damage from 20 to 302. Increased critical chance goes, so it goes up by 10,700, and her damage goes, she gets like triple damage crits. So that's pretty good. Like that's kind of like Ishmael gets high damage crits. Steady shot. This is AE damage that does stun. Putting Mara Patron on her can make this stun last for 6 seconds to 2 seconds. And see, critical thinking has, maybe it's this one. Alright, so with lost knowledge, every time large jade necklace activates, a random effect is added for 9 seconds. Executive jade necklaces use add random effects. So these also adds like extra artifact buffs. Like, so she could eventually add like all artifact buffs at once. It's like it adds 1, then the second time she rolls adds 2, and they're random though. So but there is a stuff that says her she hits. Oh, there it is. It's her ascension skill. Absolute critical thinking. While the ability is active, Lara Croft will land critical hits against stunned enemies. So if an enemy stunned, she has a 100% crit chance. So there's synergy here. If you can strip off Ode somehow, or if they don't have Sebastian, now you should be able to just stun them and then crit them to death pretty easily with her. But she's actually pretty good, and the extra buffs could be really good. They are random, so they're not very reliable, but if you have a way to get her energy going up, this could be really good. She has 3 skins. And the Doppelganger skin does not add any stats. It's cosmetic only, and you can only get it during this event, so if you want it, you will have to, no, it's already, the bundle disappeared for buying it, sorry. But I did do a video on that, which you can find on my channel. Now I can't find her in my theme. Where's Lara? Yeah, no, it was like $36. So it was pretty pricey. Unless you really like the look of it. I personally like the look of it, but I bought it just mostly for the video, just to see like if it got VIP. It gave you 2,000 VIP for buying it, but it wasn't listed on the bundle price, and someone is asking if it gave VIP, so I answered the question there. But yeah, no, her skins though, she has her agility skin. This is just normal agility skin. But the physical attack is actually like 2 physical attack skins in one. So it's double the normal you'd get from physical attack, so it's 14,000 instead of 7,000. But it also takes twice as many skin stones. Same thing with your health one. I did not do her health though, because for the same reason I usually don't do health on heroes. I usually keep it low. So I have it unlocked. But and this one has no stats. So generally, you definitely want the physical attack and agility ones maxed out. Health might be important if she ends up being really good versus the Asha Eternal Keeper, which seems to be the case. This might be needed to keep her alive. But glyphs, I did everything but health, like physical attack, obviously, then agility, armor penetration, crit are all important. I'd probably do armor penetration first on her, followed by crits because she has crit bonuses. I'd probably do it this order, then agility fourth, and I have skipped the health. I usually skip health on DPSs unless I need it to keep them alive, which again might be the case for if she's needed for Ash the Eternal Keeper. Agility is obviously maxed stat. Her artifacts, like I said, she does buff physical attack, but she can also buff like a random other buffs, like eventually all of them. she gets Warrior's Code, so physical and crit, and then of course agility ring. But yeah, I'd definitely do this one first just because this is her whole kit is based on having the extra artifact buffs. Like that's her whole kit. And getting that to 130 is probably, if you're gonna use her, you definitely want to get this one to 130, which will cost you a lot of these red resources. So just keep that in mind. If you did do all the these though, you can get a bunch of, for if you get to level 270, you can get 250's absolute artifact chest, which is really nice. Grab those. But yeah, let's go. Like I said, I was doing some team fighting here. Like somebody put this team up here, and I actually just dropped a team that was kind of the team I'd expect for defense. But I'm like, I saw somebody using this team the other day. I'm like, well, how well does this team work? And said, not the best defending team, but this said Lara did really good here. We're just gonna speed this up because it just, I said Lara did really good in this line here. See, like that, she topped DPS. Like I saw somebody use that team the other day. I'm like, oh, that seems interesting. I want to test it against some other teams. We'll put it in a defending team though, because see how well it defends. There was no healing in that team, so that might be the crutch there. Where's Faffy? Rufus. Hafner. Okay. Okay, that looks good. So we'll try this here. I have a feeling I could beat this team with like twins or something, but we will see. Max testing. My gosh, they really need to give me a way to sort heroes or something. Like, it is so hard to find heroes when you have like 64 or something of them now. Alright, let's go. Oh, like I ended up changing her skin. Okay, well that 10 line didn't do very good on defense. Though, to be fair, twins are one of the best attacking teams in the game because they can just beat most lines on. That's like, so it's not going to survive a twins team, but there's definitely, like I said, she just seems to be a really capable attacker. I bet there's a lot of lines you could just put her in. With the stun bonus, I'm kind of interested putting her with like Arachne here. So let's find Arachne. I feel like she has potential there. Like with Arachne. There's Lara, put Vex on her. Obviously, since she's a critter, you almost always want to use Sebastian with her, though. To be fair, you almost always want to use Sebastian anyway. Then we'll just put Celeste here, since, she's a little reliable. Okay, let's see how well she does here. Alright. Aurora died, but... crits. Okay, crits. Which one was that? This one. Alright, alright. Yes, so she has really good damage potential. I do think she will find a place. The extra buffs, like, there's always going to be a team. Like, she could be really good as just being able to kill things. I'd say better than a lot of, like, marksman heroes. Like, she's going to be way better than, like, Artemis or Astrid, for sure. That Helios will probably get her, but we'll try it here. I'm just interested here. Oh, where are you? Sebastian. Then we'll put Arachne again. Sure. It's auto only. Not ideal. Yeah, no, Helios is gonna wreck her here. But Aurora and Arachne are both pretty good, so... Yeah, I want to try her with, like, in a different lane, with, like, a different, without Aurora, because Aurora is such a good down chill on her own. Or you could maybe even try an Arachne top front team. That could be interesting. Okay, let's see. That same Helios line. I want to try her with... Bastion. Arachne. Let's try it with Astaroth. Maybe Astaroth can do enough to keep her alive. Then we will do Thea. That we got the right pad. Okay. Thea. But maybe actually we probably want Biscuit. Or not Axel, sorry, Axel, not Biscuit, Axel. She can't use Biscuit. Let's see. Yeah, she just suicides versus Helios, so Helios gonna probably hard counter. Kind of what I figured had happened, but I wanted to try it. And this is the problem. This is why I don't recommend Astaroth. Like, he has no... He just doesn't do enough for your team. Like, Aurora's just way better because she can actually do it. Astaroth offers no DPS whatsoever. But this is literally, this is the difference between, like, having an Aurora versus having, like, an Astaroth. Actually, we're almost done. Okay, we can let it run out. Yeah, so that's the difference there. She was top DPS that first fight, even though she died quickly. Same thing. She died quickly, but she was top DPS. So, like, that gives you a good idea, like, what kind of potential is. Like, she could be kind of like the new Ishmael. Ishmael is kind of the same thing, like, really high damage potential. But, like, I think probably going to be her main potential, though, is, like, what she can do against the boss. Like, so I'm by guild still 150, but I did a video last week on 160. She was only 4 stars, like, and she didn't even have all her skills maxed. It wasn't a great run, but other people, like, report doing even better runs where they passed like the 200 million mark on the 160 boss. Like, other people told me that she actually can do that much damage. But I'll probably do a follow-up video like probably like tomorrow or the next day when my guild gets 160. But if you want to see last week's video about it where I use her against the 160 boss, you can find that one down below. And as always, thank you for watching.